Ja, bitte, bitte, ihr könnt bleiben. Genau. Oder wollen wir noch schauen? Und dann schreibt ihr mir, wenn ihr wollt. Ja, sehr gerne. Ja. I'm just watching, sorry. Okay. So we're on the second game here. Welcome. I need your class. Yeah, I'll come in a second. The very first ball went up into the sky and taken. Manu Thomas is coming back, facing just one ball. It's just such a bad beginning for the Kombans. Manu Thomas is one of the prime batsmen for the Kombans, but they have a pretty big lineup as well. So Akhil is now. So first ball wicket, quite a good start for the Kudla Cricket Club. Exactly. Yeah. So I would love to welcome our new commentator, and I would ask you to just give a short introduction of you. That would be really nice for our viewers. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm Farhad Bilimoria, and I'm head of USC Cricket in Magdebu, and this is our ground on which we play league matches as well. We just wait for the next ball as he comes in. Yeah, hooks it away, but he doesn't really time it. A single will result to deep square leg. Yeah, we run a club here, and we have a very active league also in summer, and as you can see we have a good cricket pitch, AstroTurf permanent pitch, and we play matches. I must say, which is a luxury in a country like Germany, and especially a place like Magdebu, and on the very top of that, in a park like here. Thank you. We worked very hard. We used to play with a coconut mat before. Yeah. And we worked very hard with the park to negotiate with them to allow us to do this. And when they allowed it, we had to, of course, find a way to get it done, to get someone to do it. And the DCB helped us as well financially. It must have taken a lot of time to come that far. Yeah. It takes a few years' work. Just a minute now. Oh, tries to swing it away but doesn't manage. Yeah, we played for 3 or 4 years here first without this, and since cricket is not so well known here, the people in the park don't really know its value in that sense for them, right? True. You have to convince them that we are doing everything properly and that it encourages them also. And we have people passing through the park and watching all the time, and it's become more popular over the years. So we are moving forward. That's so nice. Let's come back to the match. Yeah. We will talk about that between the breaks. The next ball. Oh, another swing, but somehow they're not managing to get it away. Not as high scoring as I thought the first match. To be very honest, I also thought like at least 80 would be the total. But yeah, the first match will not give the proper idea what's the average score will be. Oh no, of course, I'm sure that there will be higher scores as well, but I think they have to watch the ball a bit better. They are swinging wildly, but maybe watching a bit. Boundaries are not very big, so yeah, that's true. 4s and 6s should be on the cards. But you know that how batsmen's minds work, because everyone is thinking it's 8 over, so we just have to go and slog from the very beginning, which doesn't work all the time.
Correct.
Sometimes it might work, but
Correct.
it will not give you the best of the fruit all the time.
We'll just wait for the next ball now. New over. Oh, that's a big no ball, but he doesn't manage to hook it away. A big no ball.
It's a beamer, so it must be
A free hit next. Yeah.
and also a warning for the for the bowler as well.
That's correct. Second beamer. And
Second
he'll be
beamer,
out.
and he will not be able to bowl again in this match. Batsman Akhil, he must be thinking about making the most out of this free hit. Bowler goes and tried to hit as much hard as he could, but no connection. As you were thinking, as you were
That's
saying, looking,
Watching the ball. That's the.
Watching the
it-
ball.
It sounds so basic, but it's the
it's
most
so
important
hard.
thing.
It's so
It's
hard.
the most important thing.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
they're
they're
appealing. Is
asking
it
whether it hit the wicket?
out?
Oh, the umpire says it hit the wicket.
Unfortunately, we cannot see from here, but umpires, they have better view.
So he's given it. The ball must have hit the wicket. So batsman has to go.
So there's mostly the leg umpire's call. The leg umpire said, yeah, it's out.
Nobody's happy, of course, but
Umpire's
yes,
call is
actually
called.
the base of the wicket. Yeah, the base of the wicket is also the wicket in this case.
Okay,
So,
okay.
yeah.
I got it. So,
Everything
so
that's
batsman was also saying it didn't hit the stump, it hit the base. But the rule is, even if it hits the base, your base is finished.
correct. If you have spring back or stand up stumps like this,
Yeah,
then
same.
it's the whole wicket.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing. So you have to be a little more careful as a batsman.
So 2 wicket is already
2
down
wickets
for
already
Kerala Kombans.
down and just 3 runs on the board.
As we're talking about the basics, the problem is most of us we probably never had any proper coach. We just played like in our villages within our friends, and then no one teaches you the basic. It's all about like hitting. This generation, I think, is all about come and wipe the ball, and yeah, that's the fun nowadays. First ball is facing the new batsman.
Oh,
Will be a
that's
wide.
quite wide, yeah.
Yeah. So how you manage to coach or like guide the new players? Because do you have any German players as
Unfortunately
well?
not.
Not yet.
Unfortunately not yet, but we are working on it.
Yeah.
I know some young people who
Oh,
do,
this is a nice delivery by this
that
time.
was a good ball.
Really,
That
really,
was a good
really.
ball.
He really like invited the batsman to play the drive, and such a nice.
He could have hit it, but,
But
he missed it.
he missed it.
Just missed the line completely.
Smith. He's really known for his hard hitting.
Oh, so now that's an effective shot. See,
Yeah.
he didn't swing it, he just tapped it, and they've run very well and got 2 good runs down to third man.
See,
And that's what they have to do as well sometimes.
the field is big enough for singles.
Absolutely, singles and twos, easily. Maybe you're not always used to that in other locations where you play,
Yeah, could be.
right? So,
Another beamer, but
huge no
this is
ball.
not the same bowler, luckily.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Is it?
Is it? Ah, 2. Okay, this is the second by the same bowler. So he will not be able to bowl again. As we're
Seems
talking
like
about that, what do you think? Like beating the muscle memory must be a hard thing to do, right? Because how your muscle memory is created. And when you grow up as a cricketer and you know, okay, you have been doing all these things wrong, but trying to make it right, it takes a lot of patience. It also takes a lot of time, and it becomes really hard, isn't it?
That's correct. That's correct. But I think at a young age, when most players are in their 20s, I think it's definitely possible to do it. But you have to really want to do it, and
Yeah.
you have to practice
And you have to
properly.
make conscious effort every time.
That's correct. And you see, we play indoors in the winter.
Yeah.
But if one can also think of outdoors while training in the winter, as he comes in with the next ball, new bowler. Oh, he's whacked that away. That's nice. But well fielded.
Yeah.
So the problem is you play in the indoors in winter, and we play with a tape ball, and it's a different kind of game.
Yeah.
So people want to whack every ball, as you said.
True.
And then suddenly the summer comes, and of course you're not quite thinking about the league and the outdoor games and hardball cricket, right? So actually you should train in the winter as well, and in the summer also regularly, so that you improve. And playing, oh, he's hit that for a 6. That's a good shot.
Really good shot.
That's a good shot.
Please continue.
So they seem to have settled a little bit now. 14 for 2. Beginning to see the ball a bit better.
Just come closer. And just get ready when the bowler is ready, because otherwise you can chill.
So as he comes in next ball, straight to short mid on, so mid wicket, so nothing there. Oh, that's a good attempt by the keeper, but he didn't quite get there. Goes down to third man. So these two seem to have settled a bit. I hope it's not the commentator's curse, but maybe we'll see some more runs. Yes, that's a good shot. Good feeling. I would like to take a minute to say once more how excited and happy we are to host this tournament.
Absolutely.
It's such a great thing to have so many teams from all over and play cricket over 4 days here in Magdebu. Oh, he's hit that well onto the leg side. Not quite timed though. It must have crossed the boundary by now. Yeah, that's 4. That's 4. Yeah, it's just a wonderful cricket atmosphere.
Absolutely.
And that's something that we all just love.
Yeah. And people who live in Germany, only they know how hard to manage your time.
Correct.
For cricket.
Correct. It's the time.
And how far you have to travel.
Correct. And it's the time, and it's sometimes the struggle that one has because the facilities are just not there, right?
Exactly.
Didn't manage to get this one away.
But still, if you have the passion, you can make it. And
Yes.
we have been making it. And that's the nice thing.
We're also very lucky with the weather this weekend.
So
Just
fortunate.
Perfect conditions, 20 to 25 degrees.
By this time, such a nice.
Smashed that away onto the offside, but well fielded and peacefully at the end.
After 3 overs, 21 for the loss of 2 wickets. So current run rate is 7. Let's see what will be the score of this match's first inning.
if they manage to stay a little longer and keep their wickets, I
Yeah.
think they're going along quite well at the moment.
Yeah. After losing 2 wickets, back-to-back 2 wickets, they really came back pretty good. The first ball of the 4th over. Nicely played towards the square. And
That's
a bit poor fielding. He has been fielding pretty good. So expectation must have been pretty high from him. But happens, part of the cricket.
just slipped through his hands. And
Yeah.
rolled over the boundary. But it was a good shot.
Yeah.
It was a very good
Nevertheless,
cricketing
a
shot.
really, really
Good.
cricketing shot, yeah.
Good
And if you see his batting style, he has a proper, like a batsman style of hitting balls.
Correct, and this time he swung
Yeah.
it away for a 6
See?
on the leg side. It's also over the fence. Someone's going to have to climb over the fence and get the ball.
Yeah,
We normally make the youngest player do it.
that's how, at least my childhood was.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in the northern part of Bangladesh,
Okay.
so a village, a proper village. When I first started playing cricket with not a proper, even a normal cricket bat, so we had to cut the woods, and I think it's from the palm tree, first cricket bat.
Oh,
Yeah,
that couldn't have been very strong, the bat.
no, and it was only with tennis ball. But yeah, so lucky, so blessed to have that kind of childhood. Let's come back to this match after a really nice 6. Smith again ready. Oh, he missed it. Or did it touch his
Gonna
bat?
I think it'll be a
Let's see.
wide.
No.
Oh, that's 4.
Batsman is saying, okay, umpire is saying, okay,
Oh,
hit
so
this-
that's
hit the
3
bat.
boundaries in a row. 4, 6, 4.
4-6-4. Do you need more?
Yeah, 1 or 2 overs like this can change the game.
Exactly.
In
As
such a short
you were saying, they must stay there for a bit long time. Then things will change. Oh, such a nice shot towards the widest cover for a single. Smith, as we were talking about him, look at his stance, look at how his back lift, and the way he goes towards the line of the ball.
Yes, it's very good technique that he's displayed. Definitely. 24 of 13 balls already. Yeah,
Yeah,
that is excellent.
without playing any kind of odd-looking shots.
Correct.
Full toss.
He doesn't manage to capitalize. So Tim Reggie, yeah, okay. He swung at it hard and it's gone behind the wicketkeeper for 4. A bit lucky. That's the end of the over. That's been a very good over for the Kudla Cricket Club. Suddenly raced to 40 for 2. I think they
This
What?
kind of projected score would look so nice and so appropriate for this kind of pitch, because you cannot complain about the pitch.
correct. It's has a slight variation, but overall the bounce is good.
Yeah,
And the sun's shining, the ball's not really swinging, no breeze. So actually, good conditions.
good
for batting.
condition for batting.
But in an 8-over game, of course, one feels the pressure. One doesn't
Yeah.
feel like taking 1 over to settle down.
No.
So, but sometimes just a couple of drives or pushes for 1s and 2s could also help you just see the ball a bit better in the beginning.
Exactly. And there is no power play. So what is the hurry for?
Correct.
If there is a power play, you thought, okay, first 2 over I have to capitalize. If I just even a miss it, will work for me. But there is no power play, so you can just give yourself a bit of time. I know 8 overs match is really not that much of time game. So the first ball of the
Smith,
5th over.
the danger man again.
And look, I really, really like the way he bats, the way he thinks, like even the way he left the ball. he was also like the initial the move. It was really, really nice towards the ball. It's really nice to see him batting.
And he did take a few balls before he started swinging.
Exactly. Look, bit of shuffle.
Yep. It's a good shot over extra cover.
Shuffles like Virat Kohli.
Oh yeah,
Isn't
okay. Correct.
The initial shuffle, it was just like Virat, the way Virat like puts his back leg first and then pit up front leg.
So in the first few balls, he didn't hit any boundaries. He just took some singles.
Yeah, and then?
And so he took a little time to watch the ball and still scored a few runs. Something again.
Nice.
Tucked it away for one. And it forces the bowlers to think as well.
Exactly.
And also makes them bowl wide sometimes because they feel, oh, he's going to hit me now.
The good thing about his batting, he doesn't premeditate. Like, it's like he doesn't think that I will hit this that way. He's just playing according to the merit of the ball.
Correct. That's very, very important.
That's very, very important, because if you premeditate, then no matter the ball is coming in which line and length, you will just try to to implement what you have thought in your mind, and then you don't watch the ball at all. Next ball.
Oh, swings and misses again. I think Tim Reggie has swung and missed many times.
Still, his strike rate is over 100. And here, Smith is already hitting close to 200.
Yeah. But Tim could push the ball a bit more and maybe have got a couple of singles.
This should be his, like, if he thinks about the game right now, because that's a good hit. Nevertheless, if something is wrong according to the situation, is wrong. Because Smith is in great touch.
Yeah,
if Tim could give more strike to Smith, that's what you were trying to say.
That's correct too, but I also meant that he should try and connect the ball first before only swinging. Now that last one was in the slot, so it's okay.
Yeah.
But a couple of those short ones where he could have just cut them down for a single maybe. It just helps when you make contact.
Exactly. Nicely dabbed. Pretty good batting there. Bit of misfield. And Smith lost his control. So many funny things happening. Smith lost his control. There was a throw missed by the keeper, and
that was
2-run came.
Careless fielding, and they got another run with an overthrow, even though Smith had slipped and fallen.
Exactly. Let's see the last ball of the over. What Smith does. This time he failed to connect. It's part of the game. You cannot connect each and every ball.
So that's the
Cricket has already been a batsman's game.
Yeah. Where are we now? 47 for 2.
Yeah. So this over was only 7 runs conceded because it was 40 in 4 overs.
Well, 3 overs left and they've lost just 2 wickets.
Just 2 wickets, yeah.
So I think they could be looking at a good score. 60 plus at least.
60 plus, I think it
Definitely.
should be. I think
70.
it should be minimum 70. And if it goes good, you never know. It could be 80.
Yeah, 70 to 80.
Yeah. Say it will be between 70 to 80.
Score, yeah. Well, the Kerala Kombans played the first match as well, so they do have an idea of the pitch.
I think that's Kudla.
So
Kudla played the first match, and they won. It's the Kerala Kombans who are batting now.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
I missed that. Okay.
But the way they batted, it was really not so convincing, to be very honest. The last match.
That's correct.
Because wickets were falling on a very regular basis. Okay, first ball.
Oh, that's wide.
Definitely will be wide. Again, short of length. And this time, 6.
Yep,
Tim,
Reggie
yeah.
connected beautifully this time.
Tim is helping his team this time pretty good. Second ball of the over. Again,
Another one.
almost the copy of the previous shot. 4-6. What do you think? 80
Excellent.
plus?
Yes, now it's looking like that. Yeah, 60 has already been reached.
Yeah.
2.5 overs to go. 8 wickets in hand. Yes, 80 should definitely be on the cards. And he goes again. This time, just maybe 1. Yes, just 1. But I think Tim has grown in confidence now after hitting those 2 sixes.
Absolutely. He's watching the ball like football now.
If these two go on for a little bit, then 80 or 90 is easily on the cards. Oh,
One thing often comes to my mind, if you may allow me to share this thing. We always say, okay, we have so many wickets left, but in a team, maybe 4 or 5 proper batsmen play.
that's
So
good.
I always believe if you can finish the match within 5 wickets, then chances are high that run will be more than like just hit. We have 8 wickets left. Yeah, but not every team has 6, 7 all-rounders.
That's very correct, of course. So
And hardly anyone thinks this way.
that's correct. So they should try and finish the match.
Exactly.
with 4 to
I would
5
say
wickets.
if these two stays, chances are far better than probably anyone comes after them.
Yeah, there are just over 2 overs left. So
Yeah.
actually, they should just aim to stay until the end.
Exactly, because new batsman will come. He will need to have some time, and that will like 2 or 3 balls will be wasted.
Correct.
Yeah. If the wicket falls as part of the game, then it's okay. But just don't throw it.
Correct.
We just came 10 or 15 minutes before you came.
Wide ball. Oh, it's not wide.
No, not given. It must have just been on the line. Okay, end of the 6th over. So 2 overs to go. These two should
Yeah.
try and stay. If they make another 20 runs, I think it won't be
And-
so easy.
Yeah, I think it's very possible if these two batsmen stays. Nicely bowled into the block hole.
That's a beautiful square cut for 6.
This kind of uppercut is really, really hard to negotiate, and probably it's only possible by a batsman with high caliber like Smith.
Yes, he played it beautifully.
Yeah. And so far, not a single shot was odd looking. All were so classical, so nice. Third ball of the over. Will be a single. 72 is the score.
Well, Tim Reggie has also gained in confidence, so I think it's fine for him to get the strike as well.
Yeah, now it's not, strike is not the problem. Probably now Tim will be more distracted than Smith.
It's possible.
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
And as we were talking, straight. It's really hard for the fielders to come and reach.
That was a good hit.
That was a
down.
really good straight down the ground. Good hit for 4.
The bowlers must really be thinking, what do we do now?
I think fuller length ball is more like easy to hit. Keeping it a bit short probably would help. As let's see,
Mix up between the fielders. They bump into each other, but mix up with
with
the
the batsman as well.
And led to an unfortunate run out for the batting team.
Yeah, but I think the batsmen, they have already done the damage, so it's okay. It's okay. And we have seen another example that why it's important to give a call when you are fielding, when the ball is up in the sky. You can't see other players.
Definitely.
So you have to make a call, mine, so that other one at least get
So Smith is
alert.
definitely disappointed. I think.
Yeah,
He's played
but
really well.
he played his part.
Well played.
Pretty well played. And appreciated by the dugout. New batsman is Tojo. Next ball. And probably will be 2 runs. No.
Might have gone over the boundary.
4. Is it a leg by? No. Bat touch. Umpire said it came from the bat. 80 is already the score.
Wow. I think that's going to be hard to chase.
Yeah. So now we're going towards 90.
One more over? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So we've got okay.
2
They
runs.
take 2. Oh, that's a big one. But it hasn't quite gone all the way. It's been caught. Wow. That was a good catch. That was an excellent catch. Very high up in the air, not so easy to see. It's a very sunny day.
Of course not.
Popped out the first time, but he managed to hold on to it. So the dangerous Tim is also out.
But as we have said, the damage has already been done by Tim and Smith. Now whatever comes must be the bonus.
Yeah, 82 is already quite a
It's quite a good
competitive
score because 10 will not be that easy. I'm sure as a bowling unit, Kombans will be good enough.
They feel confident.
Yeah. And this kind of score gives you confidence. Another single will come.
Now 2 relatively new batsmen at the crease. Let's see what they make of the last over.
Only 2 balls left, I believe, so they're definitely thinking about smashing. 3 more balls left. Oi! Such a bad slip there.
Very high again, not so easy to judge.
Yeah, but the batsman is out. It was a direct hit.
I don't think
Or not?
he's given it. He's not given it.
No. It felt like a direct hit, but no, he made it. So 2 runs. 2 more balls to go, 85. Took the outside edge. Single came. 86. Last ball of the first inning.
Swing and a miss.
So finishes the inning with the dot ball. So 87 will be the target.
87.
So we'll come back very shortly with our commentary to see who becomes the winner.
That's right.
Yeah, so stay tuned.
पीछे गाली देने के लिए भूषण भी नहीं था कि बोल भी नहीं सकते कि भाई भाग पीछे बहुत भूषण को बहुत गाली देता है भाई सबसे ज्यादा गाली कौन देता है भूषण को बताओ सबसे ज्यादा गाली को कौन देता है अरे भाग यार भाग अरे भूषण दानचोद मेरे को एक बात अच्छा लगा स्टेडियम के बाहर बाउंड्री जब लगी ना तब जाके सब बोलते बंद करो नहीं होगा बंद करो हफ्ते से बोल रहा हूँ
So we're starting the second innings.
Yeah. Here the first ball of the second innings. A bit short, but went directly to the fielder. No runs. Kudla Cricket Club, they need 87 in 47 balls with a required run rate of 11.11. Second ball. This time beaten another dot ball. So each and every dot ball will add more pressure on Kudla.
Well, these two played quite well last match, so they should try and stay a little.
Pretty nice bowling. But cricket is such a cruel game. You have to start every time from the zero.
Correct. And when you're batting, it's only you against the bowler.
Yeah. I still wonder how cricket could be a batsman's game because you got only one chance. A bowler gets 6 chances in 1 over and still it's a batsman's game. Wide. Do you want to say something about that? I often wonder.
Yes, that is really true, but I think over the years they've made more and more rules that favor batsmen.
Batsman, yeah.
So I think that's part of it.
Oh, that was a really, really nice try over there.
Oh,
But,
he's out.
but one way or another.
He's run out. That was an
Oh, this is an
unfortunate misunderstanding.
non-striker. Oh.
He's run out.
Yeah. So you do the mistake, I pay for that one. That exactly happened. Definitely, it's a big blow.
That's a big blow because
Yeah.
he hit a couple of good sixes last match
Exactly.
and could have been very useful. That's unfortunate for Kudla Cricket Club.
Yeah, as you were saying, the rules were more into the favor of the batsman. Still feels like, I don't know, it's my just instinct what tells me, yeah, you have only 2 fielders, but still one edge, one nick, one this or that, because LBW is still in the batsman's bowler's favor.
So, just a single down to mid-on. So, I think to really master the art of batting and be really great as a batsman individually is still just as hard, basically. But somehow, for the whole team, the rules seem to favor high scores. That's in the air. Getting under it. Yes, he's taken it. Deep square
Nicely
there.
taken there.
Nicely taken. He was
Yeah.
very stable and
Because
took
he
it
had to
straight into
really
the-
judge the ball against the sun.
Correct.
Yeah, you can continue, please.
So there are many factors. I think, of course, the short form, which has taken precedence, over
Yeah.
Test cricket and all, like it was 30 years ago, and then some different factors like very strict wides in the short form down the leg side, the balls that they use, 2 new balls
Yeah.
in matches that don't swing as much.
Exactly.
So
In
that-
50-over matches, 2 new balls in 1 inning.
Yes.
After every 25 overs.
No, they use alternate balls, I think,
Okay.
as far as I know.
Okay.
So I think 1 ball from one side and 1 new ball from the other side.
Okay.
I think they often do that, if I'm
Okay.
if I'm
Okay.
not
Okay.
mistaken.
But still, 2 balls are being used.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that, of course, and they always use the kookaburra ball, which doesn't swing as much as
No.
SG or Duke.
As Duke or ST. Yeah, of course.
So that just makes it easier for the batsman to hit, truer for them to hit. And it seems like, this new
But this
batsman
time,
is
let's come
put
into
in
the match.
air, and the keeper takes a comfortable catch.
So
and
2
that's
batsmen we were
trouble.
looking for, they both are now in the dugout.
So now 3 wickets down suddenly, and they are in trouble.
Yeah. When the wicket column is higher than the run column,
Oh,
that's really scary.
the thing is, I think many viewers also, spectators as well as viewers on television, love to see many runs being scored, many sixes being hit. But actually, low-scoring games are sometimes even more exciting.
More exciting. This World Cup, people were saying, okay, USA is not an ideal place to play cricket, understandable. But that showed another part of the beauty of cricket.
Correct. I found that very interesting.
Exactly.
because
I
the pitches
like
were not
this.
perfect.
I like
Yeah.
this World Cup so much than any other World Cup in recent times, because it's not about hitting. You have to adjust. Even the best of the best did struggle.
Correct. And that made it really interesting, and the game
Exactly.
was always open because of that.
Yeah.
For both sides. And that's what it should be about. There's also a danger that if batsmen become too dominant, that young people don't want to be bowlers anymore.
Yeah.
Right? Everyone wants to be a batsman and hit
Yeah.
sixes.
Because it's easy to come to the limelight.
So, and you need a balance. I mean, cricket's a game between bat and ball. So,
No, but now cricket is the game of money.
okay, that's
I know that's
another
another question, but that's the reality.
Obviously.
Because people want to come to watch sixes, and for that you have to prepare everything. It's a nice ball. I would say batsman didn't intend to play there, but still 1 single.
Got it away.
Yeah, so 3 runs, but 3 wicket is down.
Oh, that's trouble for. Thing is happening, then we might turn the camera.
Yeah.
So let's get back to the match.
Yeah,
4 for 3 wickets. Oh, that looks like trouble for Kudla Cricket Club.
absolutely.
Okay, managed to get this away for a single.
So, 2 overs, 5 for 3.
It's going to be difficult.
I would say it's going to be impossible.
Not really realistic.
Required round rate is 14 now.
Oh, that's very, very high.
Yeah, so that's why it's close to impossible. It's gonna happen. See, even the field placement is so accurate because the bowler knows what he wants to do, and he set the fielder accordingly. To another bowler, it might have been like a 4, but he place the fielder because he knows where he wants to ball, and this time everyone waited for Smith to come with his jumbo hands.
With his gloves,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
to grab.
Yes, it's also a question of confidence, isn't it? Now the fielding team have their tails up, they've got the match under control, and obviously the Kudla Cricket Club batting are in deep trouble now.
Exactly, and it shows the
6
difference
for
between
4
the
wickets.
two teams. Definitely.
Absolutely. And it's going to be very hard to recover from now. Almost impossible, as you say. But they've got to try. They won their first match.
Yeah, they have nothing to lose now
Nothing
because
to
they're
lose.
already in trouble. All they can do is go as closer as possible.
Correct.
And if 2 more wicket falls, just play for 8 overs.
Yes, you never know whether the net run rate will be important
Exactly.
at some stage.
Exactly.
So coming into the next ball. Didn't quite see that, wasn't quite comfortable. This
No.
is an interesting batsman. Last game as well, he takes guard outside the leg stump and
And
then moves across to the off stump or even outside the off stump sometimes. Let's see if he does it again to try and work it onto
yeah, you
the
are
leg
the
side.
umpire, so you know better. Yeah,
So he's walking already.
already walked.
This time it was only one step. Oh, that's up in the air. That may be taken. No, that was a difficult chance.
But really, you have to appreciate the effort.
That was a very
Put.
good effort.
Definitely.
That really fell in the gap.
Yeah, though nowadays in cricket, once it's in your hand, you should have been taking it. But still,
No, that was a very good effort.
that was a really good effort. See, even Smith, he was telling the bowler, giving the signal, ball outside off, ball outside off. So they're a pretty balanced team, and I think the combination between the players seems to be really, really nice and well understanding.
It looks like they have a plan.
Yeah,
And that's very important also in these 8 overs.
yeah,
You know, it's not just slogging every ball for 6, as you said, because that's not possible.
no.
So,
And in this season, I have seen them playing in 4 different tournaments, and yeah, they might not be the winner of all the tournaments, but they have a plan. The understanding between the players are really good, and it shows also, as you could also see. So first ball of the 4th over.
oh, he's given him, and this is deep, deep trouble for Kudla Cricket Club. That's the 5th wicket down, I think.
Bowler celebration was really something new. I have never seen someone doing this kind of circus move after taking the wicket. Have seen in international cricket, I don't know, when Tabriz Shamsi, after getting wicket, he just removes his shoes and calls to whom?
No idea.
The South African leg spinner.
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
I know.
I don't know whom he
Hamzi.
calls.
I don't know who he's
Yeah.
calling.
And another also bowler from West Indies, he also does that kind of thing. And another bowler from West Indies, he also ticks after taking the wicket.
Ah, he ticks it off
He takes it off.
as work ticked off. So maybe now Kudla Cricket Club have to try and aim to play out the 8 overs at least,
Yeah.
even if they don't reach the score, because that would help their net run rate.
Net run rate, yeah.
If they get all out before the 8 overs are finished, then that's really detrimental to their net rate.
Yeah,
isn't it?
absolutely.
So maybe that should be their aim now. They can try it. It's not over yet.
But I have a gut feeling that each and every batsman, they have their individual style. Instead of thinking the situation, considering the situation, probably they might be still playing their own game,
Of
and
course.
that will be suicidal.
But maybe we have a couple who decide to stick it out.
Let's see.
Oh, did you see that? He moved across outside the off
Yeah.
stump again. From
Yeah, I
outside
did.
the leg stump.
I
and he's
did.
managed
I
to
did.
get this one away to the boundary.
I I did see.
6 in fact, it's gone all the way.
It's not shuffling, it's literally walking.
Yeah, he really walks across the stump, that's right. So at least 1-6. But still no real pressure on the fielding team at the moment.
Not at all. Fourth ball of the fourth over. Single came. Nicely hit over the extra cover, but 3 fielders were chasing, and it shows how desperate they are also in the field, right? They know they're gonna win this, but they are not taking it easily.
Not at all, and that's the sign of a good team.
Yeah.
This is just their first match of the tournament, so they obviously want to do much more than win just one game.
Yeah.
But Kudla Cricket Club are doing well too. They ran really well the previous ball, and this was quite a good shot down the ground as well for a single now. So they haven't
Yeah, if you think that way, that okay, the match has already been gone, so now just make the most out of it. In this sense, definitely they're doing much better.
If they lose heart completely, then it'll be another few balls, and then that'll be it. So
Yeah.
one hopes, of course, that
If they
that
score like 50 or 60 runs, that would definitely help them.
correct. But even quite honestly, even that looks a bit difficult.
Difficult,
at the
yeah.
moment.
I was
But it's-
way more generous, to be very honest.
No, but it's possible. It's definitely possible. You never know. Who manages to steer that down to short third man for a single? That was quite well played. These two seem to have settled a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's watch his walk now. There he goes.
He walked way too much this time, and he paid for that. And he walked way too much that he has to now walk a bit longer walk.
Back to the pavilion.
Yeah.
That's right.
He can keep walking now.
I mean, I've never seen someone walk that much every ball, I have to admit.
Yeah.
From outside the leg stump, I was umpiring last game,
Yeah.
so I could see exactly he's standing outside the leg stump.
And then going outside of the off
Yeah.
stump. But he didn't get bowled out. That's another thing. Like if you just show because we don't have LBWs,
Correct.
and exposing the stumps is like, I find it like really suicidal.
Yeah, one could just stand in front, and if you miss the
Yeah.
ball, if it hits your leg in this case, not even pad, then it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So we've got the left-handed batsman come in now.
He played few shots last time. Yeah, in the last match. Let's see what happens now.
Mandu. Okay, tries to get it away onto the leg side, didn't quite time it, but good enough for a single. Quite a big gap there on the leg side. I'm a bit surprised that they didn't put more fielders, change the field around for the left-handed batsman. Since leg side seems to be quite strong for many players here, especially against a short ball.
Exactly, but the thing is like, and also I believe for a left-handed, playing over the extra cover is really the hardest shot. And you set the fielder for that one. And also, to the rip square. Next ball. And this time batsman did connect, but only for a single.
So I think Madhukar has been batting quite well. He's now 6 of 6 balls. He's taking his time a bit, but he's been knocking each ball for a single.
Yeah.
And that's very important as well.
He's not wasting balls, that's a good thing.
And the swing from Anandu manages to get him a single.
So end of the over. 24 for 6 after 5 over, 3 more overs left.
Maybe they should aim to try and reach 40 or 50.
Yeah, I think 50 would help him, or help them in the later part of the tournament when the point table will do the talking.
Because reaching the target of, what is it, 87 seems rather unrealistic now.
Absolutely unrealistic. 63 from 18 balls. I don't think it's going to happen with this batting lineup. First ball. And...
Oh, that's a lucky swing.
lucky swing, yeah.
Beats the keeper and goes for 4. But why not? They need some runs
Of course,
as well.
no matter how it comes. Run is run.
They also need some encouragement for the rest of the tournament.
Rest of the tournament as well, yeah. Second ball of the 6th over. This time, tried it lofted and nicely taken.
No mistake, very high up again, but watched it well and watched it straight into his hands.
Yeah.
Well done.
Tim was the
No,
bowler.
no. Tim already played, I think.
No, Tim. He's the bowler. He's the bowler.
Lois and Ashish, the new batsman. So let's see if that's their plan. If their plan is going to be to try and stay for the 8 overs, it's probably the most sensible thing now. But okay, turns that away really nicely actually, and that's gone all the way.
For 4.
That's 4.
So in this kind of short format, like 8 overs, 10 overs, what do you think is like a good economy for a bowler? I'm not expecting that it will be 6. So if someone bowls with economy of 7.5 or 8 and takes wicket, will you call him a decent bowler?
Oh, that's another really good hit. That's gone all the way for 6, I think. We'll have to wait for the umpire's signal.
It went directly.
It's gone completely out of the ground.
Out of the
almost,
ground,
yeah.
and hit the
tree
trees
up there, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very good shot. Yeah, I think an economy of 7, even 7 to 8 with some wickets, I think the bowler's done very well.
Yeah.
I think so. 6 definitely. I mean,
Definitely would be a
that's
dream
definitely
figure.
very good, yeah. 7 to 8, I would say, with some wickets would be very good. Yeah, so this batsman has come in with a lot of confidence, Lois
Yeah.
and Ashish.
And maybe hitting is his strength.
Yeah,
As you could
so
see.
then he should stick to that.
Yeah. Because he played only 3 balls.
Yeah, he's got
11
4
runs,
and 6
yeah.
already. So and he's playing good shots.
Oh, nicely fielded.
Brilliantly fielded by the bowler, saved the single. So Loison on strike again, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe we can watch some good batting in this over.
Yeah, 2 more overs left.
2 overs left.
Still you have
9 for 7.
enough
Okay.
ball to really score some runs.
I think they should be able to reach 50 and still be there at the end. If Loyson hits well.
Sponsor. He's in front of the camera, cannot see that. But can't ask him.
Oh, didn't connect this time. Didn't connect this time. He's asking for a no ball from the umpire, but that's a wide ball. That's not too well bowled, but doesn't really matter. Next one, let's see what he does this time. No, he hasn't quite found his line yet. Matthews hasn't quite found his line yet. This one's straighter, but a full toss and easily hit past mid-wicket. They'll get 2 runs.
It could be also that probably Matthew is not a regular bowler, as the match has already been decided. Maybe the captain thought, okay, let's give other guys a bit more chance.
It looks like that.
Yeah, and it should be like this. When you know the game is done, you should like give other irregulars some chance. You never know. You can find a gem.
Oh, they're asking for a caught behind, but I don't think he hit it. The umpire says no. Gets a nice hug from a fielder, but that doesn't convince him to give it out.
Of course not.
Anyway.
A free hug doesn't give you a wicket. You have to earn it.
Oh, that's a good catch. That's a good catch, you know.
It's a really, really good catch there.
He was running to his left and he judged it really perfectly.
Absolutely.
Yes, coming back to what you said, I think that's really important in our club cricket scene.
Yeah.
That others also get a chance, and to encourage other players to, first of all, you never know if they'll also develop,
Yeah.
and secondly, everyone should really enjoy playing, because that's our main aim here, right? Since we do other things otherwise in life.
Exactly.
And, this is not a professional league.
Yeah.
This is really important.
So as a captain, you really have to have these things in your mind, how to make sure that all of your teammates get somehow some opportunity to contribute or to cheer for or to have fun.
That's right, that's right. So with that wicket, Matthews has redeemed himself a bit and not been too expensive yet. He's found his line now, I think. Bowling a bit better than the first
Yeah,
few.
that was his last ball of this innings because only 1 over left.
So what are we?
45.
45 or 8?
So we're talking about if it's 60.
So coming in for the last over. Oh,
Played
he's
on.
chopped it onto his stumps. Chopped it onto his stumps. Okay, and so he's got to go.
What will be finished first? Balls or the wickets?
Oh, that's hard to say. 5 balls to go, last wicket.
Exactly.
5 balls to go. We'll have to see. Loison is not on strike, unfortunately, who's played really well so far for his 5 balls. Let's see if the new batsman can maybe take a single and give the strike to Loison. New batsman Stephen Rodrigues. Yes, that's what he does. He manages to push it away to deep mid-wicket and gets a single for it. So we've now got Loison Ashish on strike. That's very wide.
Given a bit lately. But
And this time, bit straighter. Oh, he swung that away beautifully over the square leg. That's gone all the way for a huge 6. It's gone over the trees. A huge 6. So 3 balls to go. What do you say?
I'm still going for the wicket.
Oh, that's another good shot. That's
But
gonna
Loison had
reach
something else in his mind.
Loison doesn't agree with you.
And it's nice that he's not agreed with me.
He's got 10 runs of the last 2 balls. So 2 balls left. It would be good if they managed to stay. 57. Okay, that's something. Oh, this time in the air. But it'll be safe. Oh.
Both batsmen dived both ends.
Last ball, okay. So that's the end. They end with a dot ball. And they've lost, but they managed to survive the 8 overs.
Yeah.
And they almost reached 60. So
yeah, 59 was the score.
yeah, so they did better than we thought they might after the first 2 overs.
Yeah. So this is the second match. And third match will happen soon. And that's the beauty of cricket. No matter who wins or who loses, you always show the sportsmanship. It's nice. We'll come back shortly with the third match. Stay tuned.